duplicate the Jack Daniel's sauce. I mean, went out and bought the whiskey, the whole 9 yards. Went out and bought everything to make it. And could not do it. He opened this jar, literally, he was like, this is it, this is it. They buy it by the case. It's crazy. She's one of my best hosts.
My son, I had bought him a bottle of this because that's all the barbecue sauce he uses. It's a Jack Daniel's. It's a Jack Daniel's, and we can't find it, so.
He loves it.
I bought him this, and now not only is the bottle gone, but all my samples. My son puts barbecue sauce on almost everything.
Yeah,
Instead of awesome or something.
I love that.
He made it.
It's much better.
It's not so.
Yeah, it impresses that weird.
So Sunday is Easter. How many of you are having ham for Easter? This is your glaze for your ham. This is the perfect glaze for ham. Now, what I want you to know about this is that it's very different than any of the other sauces. Because it has the word glaze in it, that means you cook it, put it on the last 15 minutes of cooking. You don't like make your bacon wrapped water chestnuts and put this on and bake them, they will burn. So just make sure that whenever you see the word glaze, I don't care if it's ours or anywhere else, last 15 minutes of baking. That's it. That's all you need. Now when I'm making salmon, I don't even put it on my salmon while it's baking. I heat it up in the microwave in a little cup and I just dip it or drizzle it on at the end because I don't want it to burn the bottom of that pan because it will fast, quick. Molasses is what's in here, brown sugar. Just so you know, those are all, engines for burning. So be very, very careful. Yes?
If any of you are fortunate to have a meat smoker, to marinate the salmon in the Bayou bourbon glaze and then put it in the meat smoker, it is the best salmon I've ever had, and I will not have it any other way at a restaurant or anywhere else. We love it that way. And same thing with our pulled pork. My husband did a pulled pork in the smoker, and once it came out, we shredded it, poured the Bayou bourbon glaze over it. It's the best. So if you are fortunate to get a meat smoker, best
That's
ever.
my husband to get one.
Very good.
Just invite us over here for
that.
that.
Next meeting's at Kathy's, right?
Yeah, it is actually.
So we're going to take just 1 minute, and what I'd like for you to do is pull out a piece of paper, and any paper will do that's in the lap board. Yeah, pretend. Okay. And what I'd like you to do is while I'm getting the next sample, I would like you to write down your first 5 friends that come to mind. While I'm getting the next sample.
They're all here.
Pretend like they're not.
So I had that lady, remember I told you she bought one of the freezer meal?
Yes.
She bought 3. She bought 2 of the freezer meals and 1 of the 10 meals.
Really?
And she's having a freezer party meal.
Who is this lady? Can she host for me?
She's already spoken for.
Darn it! Stupid North Side.
So now that we've got your first 5 names on your list of your 5 best friends, we're going to go ahead and keep taste testing. The Merlot and the 29-minute Hawaiian marinade will not make our taste testing list. However, we do offer those in sample. If you would like to sample those at your party, we can definitely do that. So just let me know when you get ready to book your party. That chunky artichoke dip starter, do you remember that when we had that a couple of years ago in our catalog? Mix it with cream cheese, best ever dip that you will ever have. It's so, so good. What I'd like to do with that is make it in burgers and just put it on top of the burger and just use it in place of any like condiments, any mustard, mayonnaise, anything like that. Very, very, very good. It's got a nice strong flavor. It's a little on the spicy side, just so you know. However, it's also great in sloppy joes. You could stick a little bit in your sloppy joes as well, or in your meatloaf. You could put it in meatloaf also as just not with the sour cream or the cream cheese. Just mix it in with the meatloaf. Take a couple of tablespoons. Comes in a really nice sized jar. The spinach and herb dip mix is what we're going to sample next. Back to that chunky artichoke, sorry, that's also in the Fix It Fast collection. So you'll get to make a meal with that as well from that collection too. The spinach and herb is actually one of our Perfect 10 products. This is in the Perfect 10. And this is the one that I passed around earlier. It comes like this. The first thing you're going to notice about this is it tastes more like dill than spinach. You're not going to have a huge spinach flavor, so for those of you sitting there going, I hate spinach, that's okay. You don't have to worry. This is going to taste more like a dill than spinach. Now, veggies or beer bread are great with this.
I actually use it in my beer bread.
Oh, very good. Excellent idea. Very good.
She should join.
We're coming.
She's that girl.
Yeah.
I thought you
her. She's been joining for a year and a half.
How many of you are friends with Susie? How many of you would book a party with Susie if she decided to join? Thank you, Susie. Susie, you're next on our list. We'll be talking at the end of tonight. Thank you. I so value people that come to the parties filled with knowledge because the less I have to talk, the better off.
Amen.
And they don't really care what I'm saying. It's my job to know this product.
Right.
But as a Tastefully Simple veteran or somebody who uses the product frequently, they can really take
I
that.
can be your groupie.
You can be my groupie. That's awesome too. Love that. So the great thing I love about all of our dried seasonings is they're versatile, as you can see. Use them dried as something in your carrots or vegetables. You can also put it in, make veggie pizza with this. It's excellent that way as well. This is also great in mashed potatoes by itself. Scrambled eggs. Great, Erica. Thank you. Yeah, scrambled eggs. So again, very versatile. Mayonnaise and sour cream. One thing I did not mention is we do recommend you use real mayonnaise and sour cream. Light and low fat is fine. No fat is at your own risk. So, if you like it, great. Don't serve it to people who've never had our product. So, very different texture and flavor. Again, 7 to 8 1-cup dips with this product. If you're making it strictly as a dip, great with veggies and the beer bread. Did you notice anything different about this beer bread? That's awesome. I'm so happy. It was made with ginger ale tonight instead of beer. So, yeah, so it's, again, another versatile product.
That's because Craig drank all our beer.
There he is.
Who doesn't have beer?
Oh,
now?
but he drank all.
Here we go.
I went to get the beer, it was gone. I'm like,
should use
damn
one
it.
of the good beers.
Ginger ale. No, those are gone too. All the beers are
So
gone.
Denise
Yes.
turned me on. Have you guys had it yet? To ginger ale and Italian garlic seasoning.
No.
Oh my God! It is the in the beer bread. It is the best. It is.
I thought you meant just dipping.
I'm sorry. Gosh, I need to be clear.
You need a drink bucket.
I'm ready for a drink. Anyway, I'm sweating, as you can see. This is like really a lot of work. I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. On page 15 is where we're at. We're going to sample the final product on that page, which is our family, one of our family favorites, the sweet pepper jalapeno jam. And how many of you are using this? Love that. Love it. One quick thing, Trisha, how are you using it?
Everything. Love it. You know, this was the first product I ever became addicted to from Tastefully Simple.
Yes.
So,
One of mine too.
right out of the jar on a toasted bagel is heaven for me.
Fantastic.
So,
Yeah.
and cream cheese.
We make sloppy joes with this. One of the things I love about Tastefully Simple is our online recipe guide at tastefullysimple.com. And so that recipe guide has sloppy joes, and it's all it is a pound of hamburger or turkey, half a jar of sweet pepper jalapeno jam, and a can of tomato soup. 3 ingredients. Stir it together. Throw it in the crock pot. Runs, done, simple, fantastic, delicious.
I actually found something going back just a little bit on the spinach and herb.
Uh-huh.
I make mashed cauliflower.
Oh,
that would be
sounds
good.
Delicious.
What did you make?
Mashed
Cauliflower.
cauliflower.
Oh, her recipe is the best for mashed
Oh, that
cauliflower.
sounds so good. I love cauliflower, and I love it cooked.
It's so good.
I love it cooked, so I want to hear about that for sure. Okay, while I'm going to get the next product, I'd like you to pull out those sheets again. And I would like you to list another 3 friends that are not, 3 friends or family, either one, friends or family, because sometimes your family aren't your friends.
That's true.
That's true.
Hey, keep listening.
What are we missing? Why are we missing
I'm going to share the artichoke and spinach worm dip mix. If you've had this, just say aye.
Aye.
Fantastic. Do you love it?
Yes.
Okay, you can take that one out.
No.
Oh,
Love
what? Why did I invite you?
Chunky one burner. The chunky.
You like the chunky artichoke? Okay, that's fair. For those of you who love the hot dips, this is definitely something you're going to want for your campfires this summer. This is great mixed with cream cheese and mozzarella or shredded Swiss, whichever you have. It calls for Swiss. Mozzarella is equally as good with this one. And it's a value pack. The one thing I love about the savory things is they're all value packs. So you're going to get to make those twice. You're not going to go anywhere and find something this delicious for $3.50. And if you can, call me, because I'd like to know where to get it. So But this is really, I challenge you to these awesome value packs that we offer with these products. Okay, number one seller in my book, this is one of the products I sell the most of, is the dried tomato and garlic pesto. If you're not a fan of garlic, let this product go. This will not be. Thank you, Pam. That's mine. Thank you. You are smart. Pam, I would like a glass. Just take the bottle. Every time someone dried tomato and garlic pesto comes with a dried seasoning. You're going to see that up right there on your page. And you're going to mix it with olive oil and water to get this this bold flavor that we're sampling here. If you're not a fan of garlic, let it go. This will not be something you care for, just so you know. When you're eating this, I do a couple different things. I take crescent rolls, roll them out, and then I put pesto in them, prepared. Roll them back up, bake them, and have them with mostaccioli, spaghetti, anything Italian. So little crescent rolls. The other thing I do with this is angel hair pasta, bow tie pasta, chicken. I put this in all of my pasta salads because it just has that great flavor of garlic, and you only need a capful. For those of you that are not familiar with our 2 tablespoon lid, this lid yields 2 tablespoons. 90% of our dips require 2 tablespoons. So you don't even need to measure, just pour it in the lid, and you're going to get 7 to 8 dips from that. The roasted garlic infused oil, if you want to change flavor to your cooking, change your oil. And this is infused with garlic. This is also fantastic mixed with our dried tomato and garlic pesto. It's a great rub on turkey or shrimp as well. Awesome in pasta and vegetables too.
Can I share something about roasted garlic?
Yes.
I put it in the, you know, like the little Pampered Chef sprayer or the, whatever you can buy at the store, but like the little pump up sprayer. So instead of using regular olive oil in that, I use the roasted garlic infused oil in that. It's so good. So if you're making that, don't use it maybe for like your whatever sweet things, you know, pancakes you're making. But I use that in everything I cook because it just adds that little bit of garlic flavor and you have the oil and all that. So put that in your spritzer.
And the last one.
Oh, great idea.
My spritzer, I didn't like mine.
My spritzer never worked quite like that, Tricia. Maybe you could do a...
Pardon?
My spritzer never worked like that either.
Mine didn't. I got rid of it.
What do you mean?
My Pampered Chef spritzer.
Well, I actually have one that's from the store.
Okay, yeah, probably better. Okay, so thank you for that. I appreciate that. Moving right along, perfect Parmesan biscuits, perfectly potato cheddar soup, dinner, done. Just add water. If you've never had our perfectly potato cheddar soup, you're just adding water. You don't need to add anything fancy to that. It's delicious. Comes in a value pack. How great is that as well? So keep that in the back of your mind for your summer fast meals. Soup is just as good in the summer as it is in the winter.
I think this would be really good with my leftover ham for
Excellent. Thank you, Pam. Very good. Have you ever done it with shredded broccoli or cheddar cheese in there too? That's great as well. Yeah. So lots of great ideas with that also. Perfect Parmesan biscuits, just like Red Lobsters, just water and cheddar cheese is all you're going to need with that. And then of course the Italian garlic seasoning and the balsamic and basil dipping oil. I'll be honest, I prefer that Italian garlic seasoning for garlic bread because it's more of a Parmesan, flakier, rather than the hearty, what was the word you used earlier? Grainy? Not grainy.
Oh, granular.
Granular.
Yeah.
Like the garlic is more granular, this is more flaky. So this is definitely a great product for your garlic bread. Also in the beer bread. We already talked about pages 18 and 19, and now we're going to move into a little bit of dessert. Before we're going to do that, there's a couple things I need to talk to you about a little bit. One of them being the opportunity for you to host your own taste testing party. You've got to see how fun it is. People love a night out. They love just to come out and be pampered, and basically you're coming, you know, we're coming to your home and we are your moving buffet of home parties. The opportunity for you is endless. And so you've got to see a little bit about what it's about. So what I'd like to do is tell you a little bit about how it works. So if you're interested in hosting your own taste testing party, in the corner of your order forms are some boxes, and fill out, you would check the one that best describes where you're at as far as hosting a taste testing party goes. So we have a couple opportunities for you for hosting. In your lap boards, in the very back, the very last page, there are 3 different party food kits. So these are the 3 different opportunities, things that you have to make, either 1, 2, or 3 as a host. And so tonight we are doing the Mealtime Solution.